Hello, my name is Greg, and I'm the owner of East Main Vacuum. I've been in the business for over 25 years, and today I would like to show you the world's best vacuum, the Riccar Radiance. These machines are made in the United States. They're guaranteed for 6 years. And just to go over the machine itself, a thing that breaks quite often on vacuums are cord hooks because they're plastic. This has a steel cord hook. It won't break. The cord is 34 feet long, so you're not looking for power outlets all the time. I'll just plug this in here. Okay. Another thing that tends to break a lot on vacuum cleaners are handle release pedals because they're plastic. This has a steel pedal. It won't break. The brush roller, which is one of the more important parts of the machine, is metal, and it has 3 rows of bristles instead of 2. So one of these hits your carpet 15,000 times a minute, so it cleans really well. Another concern on vacuum cleaners are belts. We recommend that you change the belt on most vacuums every 3 months. This is a Poly-V Kevlar belt, which is guaranteed for the rest of the life of the machine. It won't break, it won't slip. Why is this the world's best vacuum? I'll show you. Traditional vacuums like this clean very, very well. The reason being is the motor is directly on top of the dirt. It's called a direct air motor. It works very well. But because the motor is before the bag, you cannot have any tools or filters. So vacuum cleaners evolved into this kind of machine where you have your onboard tools and filtration, but the motor is after the bag. So instead of pushing the dirt and the air into the bag like this one, this sucks dirt and air into the bag. The Radiance has both. It has a direct air motor and a clean air motor, so it has the best of both worlds. The onboard tools, pop that out, ready to go, very user friendly. Get that back like that. Okay, one of the hardest things in the world to pick up is rice. Over many years I've tried different substances. I've tried breakfast cereal, ground walnut shells. This is the hardest thing, so we'll put a lot of rice down here. A ridiculous amount of rice. Another thing that concerns people is pet hair. I don't have any cats or dogs here right now, but I do have some K-pop, which is very similar, sticky stuff. So we'll put some of that in the carpet there. Okay. Now, since the machine has 2 motors, a direct air motor and a clean air motor, it also has 2 switches. So turn on both switches. All gone, first time. As for the pet hair, all gone, first time. When people vacuum, when their carpet is clean or when it looks clean, they're satisfied. That doesn't mean the carpet's clean. Your carpet's worst enemy is the grit and heavy particles that fall from your shoes deep down into the carpet. And that's what wears carpets out. With this one, where you go 1, 2, it's clean down to the pad, first time. Also for doing bare floors, generally, upright vacuums on bare floors, the brush roller will scatter the dirt everywhere. So ideally, you need to stop the brush roller from turning. So since this has 2 motors, you just turn on the first motor, which is suction only. No brush roller. This is working on suction only. The rice is all gone, even with the brush roller not turning. Turn it over. The wheels are rubber, they won't scratch your floor. Metal bottom plate, metal axles. Okay, I'm sure everyone has done this at some time or other. You suck up a shoelace or a cord or the corner of a rug or a sock. What happens is it locks up the brush roller, the belt will start smoking. Then you got to stop, take the belt off, put a new one on. So let me stretch this out here. Okay, going under the bed. Oh no, there's a sneaker. See the red light comes on? Turn the machine off, pull it out, ready to go. And the way that works This is a hall sensor. It was invented by Riccar. It's a belt tensioner. It rests on top of the belt to keep the belt tight. But there's a magnet in here. As soon as the brush roller falls below 500 RPM, the direct air motor turns off in 1/200th of a second. So even if you run over your own cord or anything, the bottom motor turns off immediately, so there's no damage and less inconvenience for you. As regards filtration, the bags on the Radiance are cloth, and people think bags just hold dirt, but air has to pass through the bag in order to leave the machine. So there's 5 layers of cloth right here, just in the bag. When you remove the bag, you push, comes off like that, peel off the yellow paper, stick that to there. It won't blow in your face when you go to the trash. Very easy to install, just like that. Okay, this is an activated charcoal filter, so any odor that gets out of the bag won't get into your house. On the side here, we have a hospital-grade HEPA filter. Also, electric motors give off carbon particles, which are toxic. So the lower motor has a carbon particle filter to protect you from any toxic particles. The upper motor is protected by these here. So world-class filtration. The machine, when you actually push it, my little finger almost goes by itself. And another thing to consider is the weight of the handle pulling down on your arm. With an empty bag, this has a 1 pound weight. The reason being is there's a big spring inside here that counteracts the handle weight. So that is the world's best vacuum, made in America, built to last. There also is a range of other Riccar machines, the Brilliances, which are the baby sister to the Radiance, the Vibrances, and the Superlights, which weigh 8 pounds. So, Riccar, made in America, built to last.